Hello spooky people, my name is Betty Bitchy and welcome back to the channel, and also welcome back to Focalor, my alien planet meets spaceship island. Let's be honest, I have been kind of struggling building things on this island, and it's mainly because it is currently nearing exam season. Next week I have every single exam that I could possibly write, so I'm kind of struggling to come up with creative ideas, but I thought today I would start off with something very simple, and that is this beautiful transition area that we still have left. This will connect the battlefield with kind of the labyrinth and also this lower part, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do today, but I'm just gonna build and then I'm going to provide you with a tiny little voiceover, so I'm handing it over to voiceover Babs. And here I am, voiceover Babs, greeting you from the recording future. Like I said in my little intro, I have been kind of struggling a little bit with being creative on this island, and that is because I've been summarizing lectures for hours on end, and my brain isn't really functioning very well when it comes to creative stuff. That being said, when you guys are watching this, next week there will not be any video. No Animal Crossing video, no Stardew Cosmic Will Sister, whatever, because this is exam week and I am unfortunately not mega gifted. I unfortunately do not have the biggest mega giga Chad super brain. Yeah, it's not it's not as easy for me as I would like. You know what also wasn't easy? Building this freaking water. But yeah, I kind of have to decide if I want to put out a video or if I actually want to pass my exams, and you know guys, the choice is kind of easy for that one, which means no video for you guys, but we still have this one, and there will also be a video this Friday, so you will not be without content, don't you even worry. But yeah, what was my plan for this Animal Crossing area that we are working on right now? Enough depressing uni talk. So basically what I wanted to build was this very natural alien kind of celestial glowy inspired area that will connect all of these beautiful areas, and I think, you know, the final product, it's kind of sick. Kind of love it because we have a lot of glowy items, we have a lot of just like beautiful natural parts that really contrast the spaceship part, and what I personally love is walking through the spaceship part and then looking onto the alien area, because it's just such a stark contrast, and I really love it. Now the area that's like below this one, I have not done. I cannot fucking do it. So we will tackle that at a later point. For now, it's literally just this little walkway area. And I think I said it in the battlefield video that I just generally planned for this to be an overgrown green kind of windy pathway, and that is exactly what we did here. I kind of forced myself to use some more of the taller items like vines and the plant. I don't know, always forget the name of the plant. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry. And then we also had this little area, and at first I wanted to build a grave for CJ because he kept running into my building areas, and I considered violence, but then I decided, you know what, no, I'm just going to build a rainbow flower circle. This is so much more humane, so much more nice and friendly, am I right? But obviously that kind of ruined my previous plans, and I had to redo some of the pathing. But overall, I think that the moon choice, really good, absolutely banger, freaking delicious. Am I maybe going to go in and change a few flowers at a later point? Yes, because you will see when I go down and put the flowers, you know, I'm gonna put them like clockwise and rainbow order and shit. There's a lot of yellow. There is a lot of yellow, and I don't necessarily know if that's how I want to keep this area, but for now it's gonna be a really yellow. But yeah, obviously gonna start with red, then we've got like this red orangey one, orange, yellow, green. Then I was kind of debating if we want to go with a more bluish blue or like the hyacinths, but then like the hyacinths would have been at the same height and everything, and it's like, you know, a little bit too hard, a little bit too difficult. And then we put the moon in the center, magical. mystical, mythical, beautiful, stunning sleigh. I really, really love how this area turned out, especially if all the trees surrounding this area are grown in. And then I think it's all going to come together when we put stuff on the cliff behind it, because that's currently a very empty, kind of looking very depressing. But don't you worry, guys, don't you worry, this is all going to change in the future once my creative juices are back and once they are flowing, and those days will come. Those days will come, just not this week and not next week, please and thank you. Here we are kind of terrain. I was thinking, do we keep this pathway open? Do we close it? And I decided, you know what, no. Block that shit off. Because I cannot resist a good mush partition. It's beautiful. It's stunning. And then we had this little area. Overall, with this little strippy of land, I am kind of struggling because it is all very low to the ground. And I feel like some tall things are missing. We do have this pine tree now, and it is one of the tall items here. However, I don't know if for me necessarily it is like tall enough, you know, because it's all to the right, and then we've got this left side where CJ is currently doing his little annoying ass model walk, which is very low to the ground. So if you have any ideas of what kind of bigger items I could place there, or if you have any idea of where I could put a tree there, girl, lay it on me, okay? I'll appreciate any kind of tip that you guys can offer. Over here, I've integrated this little wooden pathway, and it is going to lead into the pergola to the right, which is a big prank because you can't actually enter this from that side. And I thought it would just add a little bit to the labyrinth kind of vibe, if you get me. Then over here, I've just added a bunch more flowers, and I'm noticing a theme. Yellow and orange. I'm definitely gonna have to change some of that out. Girl, what were you thinking? We've got like one pink and then the rest is yellow and orange. This is not working. I'm gonna have to pick up some more colorful flowers. This is not good. This is not good. But I will do that, I think, kind of off camera, and you'll just randomly see it when we run through this area. And I hope you won't be mad about that. And I think now the last step for this area before we go to the final decorating stuff is this bottom corner over here. I was debating putting something natural here or spaceship theme, but as you can see by which kind of path I'm placing down, it's gonna be space themed. This area will not have, well, it won't make any sense, okay? It's just, I'm putting down items because at this point I don't know what I can put here. We've got this giant wheel that I'm gonna put down, like the giant cog thingies. Yes, that one. And then we've got this tube, and I've put a gyroid in it. I don't know, guys. It just looks fancy when you walk past it. Put a little fence to separate the areas. I put this. Don't even know what it's called. Don't know why it's there. I put it there, looks fancy, put a wheat field so that I don't have to put a fence, so that maybe potentially my villagers can actually access this and I can photograph them while they're in jail, basically. I don't know, guys. At this point, my brain was also not working anymore, but I think overall this area also turned out quite nice. And the last step that I did before doing the final time traveling and everything was just put down a bunch of star fragments, because I feel like if anything symbolizes magical, glowy alien stuff, it is star fragments. And I've got a whole bunch of star fragments in all different shapes and sizes and colors, so why not freaking use them? And I think they really spice up this entire area, make it look absolutely stunning, beautiful, and gorgeous. I don't know if I like the blue and the gray next to each other. Maybe I'll also have to switch that out. You know, we'll decide. I'll let you decide. But yeah, with that being said, just 1 or 2 more star fragments and we are already onto our final tour of this beautiful area, beautiful little walkthrough. So with that being said, enjoy my beautiful little final area. And there we have it, spooky people. Despite me being out of creative juices, I think this area turned out really cute and I can't wait for my villagers to walk through here and also sit at my little river and do their little fishing activities. I think that is going to look really fucking cute and I can't wait to see it. With that being said, really hope that you enjoyed this just as much as I did. Hope that I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, I suggest you guys say spooky people. Goodbye!